Suleyman, Sani, Akhundov, the dinner party. They had a good meal with many fine drinks. The coffee was served. As they sat sipping their coffee, someone said, "Who do you think are the pillars of society?" "The pillars of society?" "The nobility, naturally," said their host. "No nation could exist without us, the Becks. We are the pillar of society." The merchant replied, "There could be no money if there was no trade, and no nation can survive without money, which means we merchants are the pillars of society." The scholar said, "A nation exists by its knowledge, and no system can exist without it. It will crumble and perish. We are the pillars of society." The mullah said, "We are, we who serve Allah and keep the masses in check. If not for us, there would be no moral code. There would be uprisings, blood would flow, and governments would fall. We are the pillars of society." The officer said, "I agree with all you have said, but who comes forth to defend the nation when enemies attack? We do. We soldiers are the pillars of society." The guests moved to the veranda to smoke. Some smoked cigars, and others preferred hookahs. The discussion was resumed. In the yard, an old peasant was loading sacks of grain onto the shoulders of some workers, who then carried the sacks to the storehouse. Their host said, "Let's put it to the old peasant. Whatever he says goes." They agreed, called the man away from his work, and told him what the argument was about. The peasant said, "If you're looking for the truth, sirs, I'll tell you that we peasants and those working men who are carrying the sacks, I mean all of us who work by the sweat of our brows, are the pillars of society. No nation could exist if we peasants did not sow and harvest, and if they did not work." At this he turned and went back to his job.